Kanye West dragged down Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish sparked a debate about misogyny and his treatment of young WOM. Kanye West has sparked controversy after publicly blasting Billie Eilish for a comment she made during one of her concerts last week. Victor Boyko/Getty Images for Kenzo. If you missed it, Billie hastily stopped her show in Atlanta on February 6 after realizing that a concertgoer was struggling to breathe in the crowd. Emma McIntyre/Getty Images for Interscope Records. After quickly providing the fan with an inhaler, Billie said, "I wait for the people to be okay before I keep going." Kevin Mazur/Getty Images for Live Nation. Like many fans, Kanye, who legally changed his name to Ye, quickly interpreted Billie's comment as a dig at rapper Travis Scott, who's been embroiled in controversy ever since crowd surges at his Astroworld Festival left 10 dead and hundreds injured in November. Jason Kempin/Getty Images. According to fan footage and several witness testimonies, Travis encouraged concertgoers to rage and participate in mosh pits during his self-produced and headline set, which resulted in numerous people being crushed and trampled by one another in the crowd. Rick Kern/Getty Images. Sources close to Travis, as well as the rapper himself, have maintained that he was only aware of the severity of the situation hours and hours after the concert, in response to outrage over him continuing to play on while fans were being crushed in the crowd. Rick Kern/Getty Images. Travis, who's denied all legal liability and insisted that the media has pushed blame onto him, has since been named in several lawsuits, many of which cite negligence and encouragement of violence. Rick Kern/Getty Images. In light of all this, many fans assumed that Billie's recent remark was a pointed jab at the rapper, with a bunch tweeting about the apparent shade over the next few days. Fraser Harrison/Getty Images. Before long, several outlets had reported that Billie purposefully called Travis out with her comment, which prompted Ye to enter the conversation to share his unsolicited opinion on Instagram. David Livingston/Getty Images. Reposting an article headline that stated that Billie had dissed Travis, Ye voiced a strong message toward the 20-year-old singer on Thursday. View this photo on Instagram at Kanye West. "Come on Billie, we love you," Ye began. "Please apologize to Trav and to the families of the people who lost their lives." Brandon Magnus/Getty Images. "No one intended this to happen," he wrote. "Trav didn't have any idea of what was happening when he was on stage and was very hurt by what happened." Joe/GC Images. Going on to reveal that had planned on bringing Travis out with him at Coachella, which he's set to headline this April. Ye threatened to boycott the performance unless Billie apologized. Erica Goldring/Wire Image. "And yes, Trav will be with me at Coachella," he wrote, "but now I need Billie to apologize before I perform." Instagram.com. Yes, posts quickly went viral, with many fans of the rapper leaving critical comments about Billie and accusing her of starting drama. Luna @Fcorium. Kanye West supporters encouraging his hatred for Billie when she didn't do a thing except help a fan. 9:10 a.m. February 11, 2022. Reply retweet favorite Twitter @Fcorium, seemingly unbothered. However, Billie quickly commented on the post herself to let you know that she never said a thing about Travis. Jessie Grant/Getty Images. For Disney. She wrote, "Literally never said a thing about Travis. Was just helping a fan." Instagram.com. But although Billie didn't seem fazed by Yes' public appeal for an apology, many fans quickly took issue with his statement and jumped online to voice their thoughts. Kevin Mazur/Getty Images. For Live Nation. Several Instagram users condemned Ye for publicly shaming the young singer, given that she said nothing about Travis directly. Samir Hussain/Wire Image. "Perhaps you should take this down considering it Billie Eilish said nothing about Travis," wrote one user. Instagram.com. "She doesn't owe anyone an apology for doing what was right during her own concert. WTF?" Read another comment, which has received almost 50,000 likes. Instagram.com. "I'm sorry, but she did not say anything wrong, nor did she mention Travis by name. How can you turn her stopping the show to protect a fan's health into a bad thing?" wrote one fan. Gareth Cattermole/Getty Images. Other fans urged Ye to delete the post and to grow up, while maintaining that Billie was just trying to watch after her fans. Instagram.com. Meanwhile, the conversation around Yes' comment continued to evolve on Twitter, with many fans quickly casting their minds back to his treatment of another successful young woman in the music industry, Taylor Swift. Demetrius Kamboris/Getty Images. As I'm sure you're aware, Ye and Taylor's infamous feud kicked off in 2009 at the MTV Video Music Awards, when they were aged 32 and 19 respectively. Jeff Kravitz/Film Magic. Taylor, who'd won her first VMA that night, was interrupted during her acceptance speech by Ye, who jumped on stage, cut her off, and declared that Beyoncé should have won the award instead. Christopher Polk/Getty Images. Taylor and Ye actually resolved the dispute over the next few years, and went on to form a public friendship. That is, until 2016, when Ye released his song, Famous, which included the lyric, "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex/why I made that bitch famous." David Livingston/Getty Images. While Ye insisted that Taylor had known and approved of the lyric in advance, She insisted that she wasn't aware of the line calling her that bitch. Kevin Mazur/Getty Images for the Recording Academy. The entire he said, she said debacle continued to escalate when now estranged wife, Kim Kardashian, got involved and uploaded a Snapchat video of a phone call between Ye and Taylor where they discussed the song. However, the call did not show the rapper telling Taylor about the specific line referring to her as that bitch. Demetrius Kamboris/Getty Images for the Met Museum/Vogue. Aside from all this, however, it was Ye interrupting and inserting himself into Taylor's acceptance speech, as well as name-dropping her in Famous, and including a waxwork depicting her naked in the video for the song, that infuriated fans. Gotham/GC Images now, drawing connections between treatment of Taylor and his recent diss toward Billie. Several users have expressed their dismay at the rapper for also putting Billie in an unnecessary, uncomfortable position. Kevin Winter/Getty Images for Variety fans firstly highlighted Billie and Taylor's similar career trajectories, while questioning apparent vendetta against successful young women. Kevin Mazur/Getty Images for Billboard. Damn, Taylor and Billie really do have similar career trajectories, like down to random beefs with Kanye being started by him, read one tweet. Chanel at Black Pop Girl. Damn, Taylor and Billie really do have similar career trajectories, like down to random beefs with Kanye being started by him. 9:23 p.m. February 10, 2022. Reply retweet favorite Twitter at Black Pop Girl. Kanye hates successful women. First Taylor and now Billie, when will it end? Echoed another. Sadie saw Billie at only changed Kanye hates successful women. First Taylor and now Billie, when will it end? 9:21 p.m. February 10, 2022. Reply retweet favorite Twitter at only changed one fan. Maintained that even if Billie was shading Travis, she doesn't owe anyone an apology, adding that Ye goes after young who are new in the industry. Kevin Mazur/Getty Images for Billboard. Kanye West has a vendetta against successful young women and it's not spoken about enough. Another wrote, Zach motorcycle alarm clock at Alicia's. Kanye West has a vendetta against successful young women and it's not spoken about enough. 1:23 a.m. February 11, 2022. Reply retweet favorite Twitter at Alicia's. One user compared the two situations and suggested that latest comments about Billie proved he was inserting himself on someone else's behalf again. Valerie Macon/AFP via Getty Images. Kanye inserting himself on someone else's behalf again, they tweeted. Like when he stepped up to defend Beyoncé's honor against Taylor Swift and embarrassed her and ruined her night way more than losing the award. Larry Busaka/Getty Images for Naraz, but fans particularly took issue with the age difference between Ye and the respective women he's called out, noting that he was in his 30s when he first dragged Taylor, who was 19, and is now 44, while Billie is 20. Samir Hussein/Wire Image Taylor Swift was when Kanye West interrupted her acceptance speech, thus kicking off Kanye bullying Taylor Swift for next decade. Billie Eilish is currently 20. He's moved on from Taylor to bullying Billie Eilish. What's Kanye's issue with 20-year-old talented white women? One user wrote, Kevin Winter/Getty Images for the Recording Academy, just another grown ass man trying to attack another female singer. First Taylor Swift, now Billie Eilish? Pull your shit together, wrote one. MIGZ 1905 at Fortunato 1905, just another grown ass man trying to attack another female singer. First Taylor Swift, now Billie Eilish? Pull your shit together, you has been. 7:36 a.m. February 11, 2022. Reply retweet favorite Twitter at Fortunato 1905. First Taylor then Billie. What obsession do you have with 19-year-old female artists, bro? Another tweeted. Fallen Leaf Lewis Tour at Rartetha Stars. First Taylor then Billie. What obsession do you have with 19-year-old female artists, bro? 10:04 a.m. February 11, 2022. Reply retweet favorite Twitter at Rartetha Stars. Kanye West really out here beefing with another 20-year-old young female artist. Billie Eilish now like he didn't do the same thing to Taylor Swift at 19? He's really 44 and still growing up now, one added. That Haler stan at Love Can Burn Out. Kanye West really out here beefing with another 20-year-old young female artist. Billie Eilish now like he didn't do the same thing to Taylor Swift at 19? He's really 44 and still growing up now. 1:35 a.m. February 11, 2022. Reply retweet favorite Twitter at Love Can Burn Out. With the conversation unfolding further, fans began pointing out the overarching misogyny that exists in the media and music industry. Demetrius Kamboris/Getty Images for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Kanye Def has a constant need to control and undermine women, and it shows itself time and time again. His actions are never called what they are. Pure misogyny. Didn't even mention his name, wrote one user. Georgie. Woohoo! At G. Porter of Kanye Def has a constant need to control and undermine women, and it shows itself time and time again. His actions are never called what they are. Pure misogyny. She didn't even mention his name. Please leave Coachella and my Twitter feed. https /t.co/gahs0upc 10:26 a.m. February 11, 2022 reply retweet favorite Twitter at gporterive the actual misogyny of these comments. From Kanye. A woman has to apologize for having an opinion or you want perform. Questioned another. Georgia Cone at Georgia Cone the actual misogyny of these comments from Kanye. A woman has to apologize for having an opinion or you want perform.
Oof.
https. Ugh. /t.co/x6mxkhtl 10:01 p.m. February 10, 2022 reply retweet favorite Twitter at Georgia Cone as some users went on to point out, yes, post. Perhaps inadvertently, shifted the discussion from Travis and Astroworld to one about Billie's brief comment instead. Erica Goldring/wire image. Love that the conversation has shifted from Travis Scott being a trash human being to if Billie was shading him by helping out a fan. When's she's been known to do that since 2018. Misogyny runs deep in media and in Kanye's mind, they wrote. Angela Weiss/AFP via Getty Images as well as the debate around misogyny, however. Fans were confused as to why he felt the need to demand an apology from Billie on behalf of Travis. Roy Rockland/Getty Images it's weird misogynistic how Kanye is demanding an apology from Billie Eilish on behalf of Travis Scott, especially when Travis Scott didn't even genuinely apologize or hold himself accountable for what he did. Overall, Billie Eilish did nothing wrong, wrote one person, before going on to call his statement entitled Bella Goth at Hot Commie Gal it's weird misogynistic how Kanye is demanding an apology from Billie Eilish on behalf of Travis Scott, especially when Travis Scott didn't even genuinely apologize or hold himself accountable for what he did. Overall, Billie Eilish did nothing wrong. 10:42 p.m. February 10, 2022 reply retweet favorite Twitter at Hot Commie Gal why did Kanye speak on Travis' behalf? Travis is also set to perform at Coachella, right? If he felt offended, he's grown enough to speak on it. He's not a child. If anything, it makes him look worse. Plain cringy behavior. Questioned another. I'm always hungry at OMLORDT at SEZ05 and Baticus TT at IMJitChecks 999X. At your music whore let's say for argument's sake, it was a dig. Why did Kanye speak on Travis' behalf? Travis is also set to perform at Coachella, right? If he felt offended, he's grown enough to speak on it. He's not a child. If anything, it makes him look worse. Plain cringy behavior. 3:54 a.m. February 11, 2022 reply retweet favorite Twitter at OMLRDT however. It looks like Travis is in agreement with Ye, given that he sneakily liked and quickly unliked the Instagram post in question, prompting further backlash over his apparent lack of remorse for the situation. Taylor Hill/Getty Images for Governor's Ball more on this hair race a breakdown of what's happening with Kanye West and Billie Eilish right now. Natasha Jokic, February 10, 2022. Travis Scott is being accused of having no remorse for the Astroworld tragedy. After liking Kanye West's post demanding Billie Eilish apologize for her comments about helping a fan at a concert Stephanie Soteriou. 4 hours ago, Billie Eilish stopped a concert to help get a fan an inhaler and didn't continue until they were okay. Kristen Harris, February 7, 2022. Travis Scott is now facing one giant lawsuit made up of nearly 400 individually filed cases from victims seeking billions of dollars in damages after the Astroworld tragedy. Ellen Durney, February 2, 2022.